we also had, of course, Fight Night 105. We talked a little bit about it. UFC making its debut in Halifax, in my home and native land of Canada. And really the only fight we're going to focus on is the main event, heavyweight battle. And the heavyweights did what the heavyweights do. Derrick Lewis, who went into the fight at 17-4 with 1 no contest, 8-2 in the octagon against Travis Browne, who was 18-5-1 with a 9-5-1 record in the UFC before they met. And, they going into the fight, careers were going in opposite directions. And in the fight, what's happened in their career happened in the fight, because Lewis has now won 6 in a row, the longest active winning streak in the heavyweight division. Browne, who lost in September to Fabricio Verdum, a second consecutive defeat, 4th in his last 6 outings. Well, you could make it 3 in a row now for Browne, who started off pretty well against Lewis
great.
in the first round.
I thought he was going to win this fight. I thought he was going to stay on the outside, exactly what he was doing in round number 1, connecting with the gut shots with his front kicks, which hurt him. Great low kicks. I mean, then he went back to the body. What he didn't do, though, once he connected to the body, his focus was on the body. And what you need to do at that moment, the defense is to the body. Let's start hitting the head. Force your opponent to defend his head, and then the body automatically opens up, and you go for the body again. But he did great. You know, Lewis tried to throw 2 from his crazy spinning back kicks. That didn't really work out. Round number 1, total domination, I would say, from Browne. But boy, round number 2, Lewis connects.
Round number 2, he had to take a number 2.
Bang! Oh, man. He went down. He started wailing. What a power. Then Browne tries to take him down, but it backfires. So Lewis hands on top in half guard. Browne tries to get up, but, he gets just thrown on the ground like pizza dough. But I think Yamazaki, by the way, stopped the fight too late. We were counting.
Punches. 8 too
punches.
many.
And
At least 8 too many.
And not simple 8 punches. I mean, he can
Stapling them.
I mean, Lewis
This is a heavyweight fight.
Power.
Mr. Yamasaki.
Oh, scary stuff.
Knocked out Travis Browne in round 2, and then in the interview, and I was joking, but I wasn't, because I'm serious. In round 2, he said he was holding his belly because he had to go number 2. He had to take a crap. And then he proceeded to, punch the crap out of Browne before Yamasaki, who, was crap as a referee in that instance, came and finally saved Travis Browne. So the Beast, doing his thing, a blue-collar brawler who was making waves in the heavyweight division. Now, the new owners of the UFC making waves, not all of them positive with the fighting fraternity. The latest, Brandon Gibson, one of the top trainers in the sport, who tweeted that the UFC no longer making fight tape available to coaches and fighters. Instead, UFC's telling them to use Fight Pass, which, of course, is their subscription service, which means the fighters and the coaches have to, you would think. I mean, I never get a chance to watch.
Deductible.
Yeah, I guess you could do that. So, yeah. But still, it's kind of weird, man, that they're really making a lot
you would think
of
you get
changes,
a code.
bro. A lot of changes.
Yeah.
And so we'll have to wait and see what other changes are afoot. Unfortunately, boss, bad week for pro wrestling fans and the fraternity. WWE losing, 4 people that were a part of the company over the years. No bigger, really, than Ivan Koloff. The Russian Bear was actually from my home country of Canada, but passed away at 74 last week.
Who was that? Was that the Harry? I saw a
George
tweet
the
from
Animal
you.
Steele's the other one. We'll get to him.
Okay.
This one is Ivan Koloff, who quickly became one of the top rivals of the best and the most popular WWE champion of all time, Bruno Sammartino. And it was in Madison Square Garden where Koloff defeated Sammartino on January 18, 1971, over the WWE Hall of Famer, scoring one of the biggest upsets in, biggest moments in wrestling history. He became WWE champion, ending the Italian powerhouse's record-setting 7-year title reign. Sammartino was then Triple WF champion for 7 years.